This morning, oppressive heat and humidity, making for a midsummer nightmare for millions of Americans.
It is going to be sweltering out there with the high temperatures and the high humidity.
That 1-2 punch producing triple-digit temps from Kansas to Mississippi, with some places with heat up to 112 degrees.
It is enormously hot. When I looked on the car, it said 101 degrees.
More than 60 million people are under heat alerts. And Climate Central finds that now nearly half of the U.S. population is at least 3 times more likely to experience extreme heat due to climate change.
Wear hats, wear sunblock, make sure that you wear light clothing as opposed to darker clothing, and also look for shade.
And heat isn't the only threat.
Yeah, this is bad.
Torrential rain and fast-moving floodwaters killed a 62-year-old woman in Overland Park, Kansas, police say.
I don't know how fast the current was going, but it was fast. Like, that would be hard for a grown man, let alone a small, older woman to handle.
Prompting daring boat rescues like this one in Kansas City, where crews managed to reach this woman just in time. As some work to stay dry and others to keep cool amid this July fry.
Also, the water helps, so the kids can play, have fun.
And of course, if you are not an early riser like these folks and you are going to be out in that extreme heat today, you want to watch out for heat stroke when that skin starts to feel red and dry. You're not sweating anymore. And of course, there are some things you can do to avoid that: staying hydrated, taking breaks, making sure you're not out during the peak hottest hours of the day. I might take a tip from these folks and hop in the pool later on.
A July fry indeed, Priscilla. You might need to hop in there. Thanks so much.
It's so impressive, I have to say. People out there swimming before 7 o'clock in the morning.
You're making me tired just looking.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot one.
It is, unfortunately. Good morning, guys, and good morning to you. Try to stay cool. 62 million of us from Pierre, South Dakota, all the way down to New Orleans, Tallahassee, and Savannah. Heat advisories, heat warnings. The jet stream way up to the north in the midsection of the country, so that's why we have that heat dome centered right there. Heat index is going to feel like 97 in Myrtle Beach, 103 in Birmingham, 104 Corpus Christi. Omaha, you're going to feel like 103 degrees today, and then tomorrow that heat continues. Chicago, 107 is your heat index, 98 in Jacksonville, Lake Charles, 104. The other problem, you can see, these temperatures are going to warm up as we make our way to the east. 90s in New York, D.C., flirting with 100, 90s down in Raleigh and Nashville. And overnight lows, unfortunately, looks like we could be setting some record high overnight lows, so the temperatures don't drop that much overnight. Maybe setting a record in Cleveland, New York, Atlanta. Temperatures only dropping back into the mid-60s overnight for Paducah, 80 in Kentucky. And we're looking at those sweltering summer nights getting warmer and warmer since 1970. Detroit, you're almost 5.5 degrees warmer overnights than you were before. Dallas, up to 5 degrees warmer. And next week, no relief in sight. Look at this, Alaska. Going to see temperatures way warmer than average, getting up into the 70s and 80s. And a good portion of the country next week stays hotter than average, guys, so no relief in sight for a while.
A little bit cool here this morning, but we know the heat's coming for us.
It's coming, baby.
Looks like it's coming for everybody. All right, Al, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.